Hello everybody! It is time to get excited for a new Wynncraft update. In 6 days, we're going to have the next major update for Wynncraft revealed, which is very exciting. It's that same one that I was talking about a little while ago. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I'm just getting over like a cold or something, so my voice is a little raspier than usual. But first thing that I want to point out, on the website, we have that new transition there, which is pretty nice when you go to home. I don't think it's from anywhere else. It's after you go here and then you go to home. But just like with any other major update, we do have another new button on the website. This button leads you straight to here. 6 days, 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 25 seconds from this point. The next major update gets revealed. I do want to talk a little bit about this picture because I think some things of it are a little interesting. First off, it's red. What else is red themed in Wynncraft? Corruption. Corruption's red. They're really going for like a kind of fire theme, especially with their new teaser trailer, which actually I'm gonna pull up real quick because I forgot about that. This little teaser right here is what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it, here it is. And that's kind of interesting. First off, fire. We have fire. Second off, Silver Bowl Company. Silver Bowl is somehow related to it, or it's a Silver Bowl thing. Kind of like how loot running is. The other thing is we have those two people. I don't know who they are. And I know it's just the shaders, but one of them looks like they're around green, and one of them looks like they're around red. Because, I mean, even in the room itself, once it replays again, we have the guy on the left. You know, there's green terracotta, green glazed terracotta, there's a green carpet and green floor, and an emerald. And then the other guy has red carpet. He's wearing red. Not as much red in there. So I wonder if we're going to have like some sort of choice or something. Or maybe there's two things going on. Maybe. One of the things that I think is going on is what I mainly want to talk about, but I'll get there a little bit later. So, red themed fire, two choices. And then what's also interesting is that we have Ancient Wynnick on what I assume to be trees. I assume these are trees. And when you think about it, in the Twitter that Wynncraft has, they've been teasing a bunch of stuff with a debtless citizen report and debtless guards and return to debtless and then evacuate debtless. It's all around debtless. You know what is near debtless? Nivla Woods. These trees could be Nivla Woods. Maybe. And something's coming out from there. The other thing is, we have, or I already said these, but we have these runes, this Ancient Wynnick text. On the left side, it goes H A H A H A H A H A, like ha 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 ha. The right sides are T and E, so it's T T T T T. Now you could read it like ha 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 and T T T T T, but you could also read it like hate. Hatred, something a corrupted thing would do. All of these say the same thing, by the way. They all say hate. If you take like, yeah, this square here, It's H-A-T-E. So I don't know if they want us to read like this, or if they want us to read like that. Like this one, this one, this one, this one. This one, this one, this one, this one. I don't know which one they want. We'll see. Other than that, logo pretty much the same other than color change. You still have the eye. Maybe either metal or stony look. Which kind of makes sense with the stone, because stone's up here. Kind of, I think, indicative of like a city. And then the red, probably corruption. We know that there's fire. Fire is a big thing with corruption. So, we'll see. The next thing, which is where the theory crafting really starts getting in. Oh yeah, we also have this like kind of background that you can kind of barely see. I can't really make out anything. I see like, I don't know if it really shows up on this, but there's almost like a brick texture or like a tile. There's something ripped here and it looks kind of blue. Something very bright in the background there. Something a little brighter there. I think we have a little bit of the symbol that I'm gonna show soon here, maybe up here too. It's really hard to see. We have a crack down here, another blue gash right here. So something's up with the background, but I can't tell. Last thing, we go to the Twitter. Obviously, I talked about this. For the past year, the team has been working on 2 major updates at the same time, Fruma and then this one. And then they're hoping to unveil it before the summer. It is before the summer. They are hitting that goal, so that's fine. But then there's that fire emoji, and then this little symbol, which I kind of said it kind of looks like fire, but also kind of like a leaf right here. The more I think about it, the more I just think it's fire. Especially with this update that they've been doing. I think it's just like a little flame. But I'm not entirely sure. Then, you know, we had double XP weekend. That's all fine. But then, the interesting stuff happens. On May 27th, they said, as the sun rises, you feel a little bit safer, maybe for the last time. You know, calling back to the soul point system. I think it's a bit of a stretch, but maybe because they use this to kind of start it, it kind of makes sense with the, maybe for the last time, oh no, we're not going to feel safe when this update happens. Something bad is coming, you know? But it could also be, they could be changing the soul point system, maybe, hopefully. I really hope so, as like a bonus part to this update. I hope, maybe, please. So maybe that's what it's saying, but it might just be some flavor text that's like, you know, you're not going to feel safe. And I think that's fine. But soul point system does need an update, and I think they should do it, and this could maybe be telling. We'll see. Next thing they posted on May 29th, which is the day that I learned about all this, they sent us this picture. This very scratchy picture. They've done this with a few other updates. I don't really know what to make of it, other than maybe it's just part of the new like full Wynncraft logo, you know, like this one here, like how they have for Spellforged. Like they had that almost blue one with like the vines on it for Spellforged. Maybe, we'll see. There's another option that this could be that I can only think of, but we'll get there when we get to the next picture that they showed us. Then, the same day, they said, a debtless citizen reported hearing a horde of monsters on the outskirts of the city. More updates coming soon. Okay, so some sort of horde of monsters. And I'll get back to that in a little bit, because this is where I'm really trying to go. Mainly about the horde. Next day, May 30th, They said it's not looking good. Scouts have been dispatched to gather more information. Check back in a few hours. A few hours later, they said scouts have returned. This is no horde. We must protect the province at all costs. Check back tomorrow for orders. And then the next day, May 30th, or 31st. They said over the coming week, all soldiers are to return to Detless to prepare for this threat. Sharpen your weapons and steel your mind. We face annihilation. We cannot fail. Final orders coming tomorrow. And we get this symbol. You know what this symbol kind of reminds me of? Look right here. It's an arch with two things sticking off of it. We go down here. It's an arch with two things sticking off of it. I think this is like a teaser of the full drawing of what this symbol really looks like. Like this is just a small symbol, a teaser symbol. And then this is also a teaser, but a more detailed but smaller section. What I kinda see is maybe something about the eye. You know, we got the three things that we have on the eye, the ones below. I don't really know about the ones on the top. Could be maybe this, but you know, the pupil, the circle, and then the three things. This is again three little bits with a circular thing. Same here. This could also be like ram horns, maybe something ram related with the Silver Bull company, like Silver Bull, Silver Ram, I don't know. And then whatever this is, maybe this is the tree saying that it's coming from Nivla Woods or something. We'll see. Then, not today, it says 22 hours ago. This was yesterday. It said, all citizens are to evacuate Detless. Join us June 8th at 2 p.m. EST for the reveal of Wynncraft's most colossal update yet. Everybody will get an exclusive pet for watching the reveal live. Much more info coming soon. I assume there's going to be something on the store where you like type in a code, or you can just grab it from the store. Something like that. So, exclusive pet for watching the reveal. I really hope I don't work. I usually work Saturdays, so I hope that I don't work until like 4 or 5, because I would like that pet, and I would like to give a live reaction to it here. Not live, but like, you know, a video of my reaction to it. So hopefully I can watch it, especially for the pet, but also because I just want to know what this is as soon as possible. The other thing that gets me is the most colossal update yet. That's some big words considering Gavel and 2.0. You know, that's some big fucking words. What do they mean by most colossal update? It's the biggest update. Bigger than Gavel? Bigger than 2.0? Bigger than Fruma? Well, they said yeah, Fruma might be bigger. But especially Gavel. That's weird that they would say that. That's kind of strange. Maybe it is. I don't know. I don't know what they mean by colossal, if that's the case. It's either bigger than Gavel or they're meaning something else here. Obviously, the only colossal thing that we know in Wynncraft lore is the Canyon Colossus. I would highly doubt that there would be a new Colossus around Detless, unless maybe it's somehow connected to the Colossus, but who knows? We'll find out. I think it's more corruption than Colossus. So, that's kind of all the updates we have right now. I think our highest chance as to what it is, since it seems fiery, it's red, it's related to the Silver Bull company, and there's quote-unquote hordes, and they specifically said in one of them, this is no horde, even though they said there's been reports of a citizen hearing a horde around the city. Correct, I don't think it's a horde. What I think it is bringing back something old. Do you remember way back when Wynncraft was literally just about killing mobs and like nothing else? There were things called swarms. I think they're bringing swarms back. Just a ton of enemies at a city. They're attacking the city and you have to kill them all. I think they're bringing that back as a Silver Bull thing. Silver Bull, to me, is kind of a company that's like, oh, you know, we do loot runs, we do challenges, we do, you know, like, it's a lot of side content that's like important, but it's very much on the side. Like, you know, sending groups of people to do something. To loot run, or to slay swarms. To track and slay swarms. I think that's why there's the Silver Bull Company. Why there's two people, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe we have a choice, maybe it's two different things. Maybe the red guy has swarms, and the blue guy almost kind of reminds, I don't know if it's the same guy. I'm gonna have to go into Wynncraft and look. I'll put text up here if it is, but that might be the loot run guy. I'm not entirely sure, because it is in that direction. I'm pretty sure. So maybe it's the loot run guy has an update, and then we have the swarms guy. Maybe. But we'll see. I think it's swarms. It connects with the corruption, the city, the horde. They're being cheeky with saying, oh, it's no horde because it's a swarm. I think that's what they're going with. I think they're just being cheeky. Cheeky salted. You know, all the red, all the fire, the Silver Bull Company, the symbols. I think it's all kind of pointing to the swarms. Now, how would that make it the most colossal update yet? I don't really know. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe there's a lot more that we just don't know, and the swarms are kind of the quote-unquote main thing. But I guess we'll see. Maybe there's a gavel version of it. And that's also kind of weird that the Silver Bull Company is located right outside of Sinfres, which is not in Wynn, and swarms I would think would only be in Wynn. You know? Because that's where the corruption is. Maybe there's a decay version with Dern. I guess we'll see. Maybe we're going into the realm of war. We'll see. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm very excited. We only have to wait 6 more days and 1 hour from this point. But 6 days left until we know what it is. And then possibly a couple weeks or even a month or something until the beta, and then after that like a couple weeks to a month until it actually gets onto the actual server. So let me know what you think. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want more, hit the bell icon if you want to be notified, and I'll see you later. Can't wait.